will be who can execute the best. He believes that his team and his quarterback have the confidence and composure to compete well in this environment. I'll keep you posted on how well they're communicating down here on the field. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. He'll bring it out. It's Lyle. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Hurricane offense makes its way onto the field to start this game. And here comes Darian Mensah. What a game he had last time out. 3 touchdowns, better than 200 yards, leading his team to victory.
How much fun has it been watching this young man early this season as advertised? It was so special a year ago. And, David, you could really see all the work this guy has put in the offseason. He's playing at a different level early this season, and certainly looking to continue that today.
And that's why this team's doing a lot of winning, and he's doing a lot of performing. Like, he's coming out the gates really, really strong. Got his team in position early on. Listen, you got to start fast. Then you get to the middle of the season. Impressed by the way he started this season.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that and pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond, and the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
Right back to the well. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few.
Man, I love when offenses are not afraid to run the football consecutive times in a row or multiple times in a row. I know everybody wants to air it out, but, man, getting that ground game established, making those linebackers and safeties come up and know that we're going to run the football, I like the way they started this football game.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Running the red zone. It's Fletcher. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The Canes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Miami!
Well, the offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. An 84-yard drive there, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run.
Number 94, set to kick it away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Demon Deacons offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. They sure hope that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they tried the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback keeps it. Can't get him to the ground. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. And those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you got to...
And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. The Demon Deacons will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. On the move, it's Fletcher. Breaks the tackle. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Might as well run him again. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Hurricanes come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And obviously, this is one of the best offenses in the country, and it's because they get first downs. Top 10 in the nation picking up first downs. How nice is it to know you can turn around, hand it off to that guy right there, and let him go to work.
Second and long here. They're all over him. And they got him.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number one, trying to get pressure on him, get him to the ground as a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Throwing on the run. Interception. You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. The run inside. It's Wiggins. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert third and short. Lopez. Look out. Got it in stride inside the 20. He is in. Touchdown, David Deeks.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive, and then quickly went to pot with a pick on the second one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with this third possession. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. First and 10 from the 50. To the ground. He's got it again.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. Mensah hauls it in. caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes! He just makes it look so easy. Impressive run.
So impressive. Time and time again, he can buy time, make you look silly, and the defense is just kind of like, wait a minute, you got him? I got him? No? Well, nobody's got him.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wake Forest ready to get things going as the offense is on the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Motion from the wide receiver. Using his legs, it's Wiggins. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Throwing, Lopez. Pulls it in, it's Hernandez.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Lopez to pass. Finds his man. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Demon Deacons are flying down the field. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here's Gio Lopez to throw. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Oh, pressure's coming. Out wide left, it's Wiggins. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a 4th down. So Miami signals for a timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Hunt is on its way. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. And they'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Drops back on first down. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them. Long way to go on 2nd down. Here's Mensah to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Tosses it incomplete. Gonna have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete downfield. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Now Wake Forest will stop the clock and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Moving out to the right. He's going to take off. Turns it on at midfield. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Throwing right. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Quick give. It's Fletcher. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. The Hurricanes want to crank the tempo. Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. It's caught. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. They'll run it. It's Pringle. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Hurricanes! And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. To a drive there of 84 yards. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. On the return, it's Carr. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
You just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision making.
And sometimes you got to know when to give it up, right? As a quarterback, you feel it. You can't hold it that second too long when bad things can really happen. You could tell the clock went off, and he was throwing that puppy away.
In traffic, it's Johnson. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's lead things off with Houston, taking on the number 17 team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. And it's Houston, eyeing a second win after the opening week loss. They are on top here in the first half. Back now to your game in Winston-Salem. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Carr. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
Miami's head coach told me coming out of the locker room, they are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you.
And I don't know if he made the right decision there or not. You could tell he could have given the football to the running back, but he chose to keep it, and it just got strung out down the right side and nowhere to go. I'll tell you what, better defense than bad decision-making by that quarterback.
The Demon Deacons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Here's Lopez to throw. Extending the play. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Offense set on first down. Straight ahead, it's Wiggins. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Lopez wants to fire. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Turning it on. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. And the Demon Deacons will line it up on 1st and 10.
Ready.
Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the first down. The Demon Deacons want to pick up the tempo. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. From the gun, 3rd down, Gio Lopez. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. And the Demon Deacons, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wiggins. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. They'll send the back in motion.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There have been way too much penetration up front defensively. They have been able to stop him in his tracks.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Throws for the tight end. Makes a connection. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. He'll do it himself. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. All over him immediately. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Lopez. Rush right in his face. Just threw that one way too far.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Just smothered on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Throwing, Mensah. Rushes on. He's going. Ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Oh, he's got some space. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. From the red zone, it's Wiggins. Maybe some. Got enough space. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. They fought their way all the way back, and it's a one-possession game. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, it puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Fights off a defender. At the 40, there he goes. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Canes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And he is stopped for no gain, and that will bring us to the end of the third quarter. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They'll move the wide receiver. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Here comes the heat. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. Got the quick pass. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Keep it on the ground. It's Brown. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun. Throws to the tight end. Out wide right, it's Lofton. Runs through a man. He might have some space. Touchdown, Miami. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they are cruising toward a 4-0 start. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
I love this tight end because, man, he's a weapon in the passing game. Big guy, big target, and he has a lot of ability after the catch. You saw it on that touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a two-possession game. They must get something here. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. 2nd and long here. Cuts it upfield. It's Wiggins. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Throwing, Lopez. Trying to escape and get it himself. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here. Fires to the middle. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically.
He tries to take the top off. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Long way to go on 2nd down. Lopez to pass. Under pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Lopez to the air again. They're all over him. He'll pull it down and run. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. Throwing for it on 4th, Gio Lopez. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Here's Gio Lopez to throw. Right down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, gonna throw it. He wants it all. Touchdown, Wake Forest. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Stepping to the right. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Mensah. With the catch, it's Vaughn. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and, of course, the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The give as they work on that clock.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. Now on second down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. He's got enough to move the chains, and that clock will keep moving, and they'll be able to run it out. And the defense in desperation mode, trying to hang on to give their team a chance. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. If they can pick up a yard here on second down, that might put this one in the books. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the 4th. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. From deep, it's Carr. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Here's Lopez to throw. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds, and incomplete. They'll need a bunch on second down. Lopez wants to fire. Gets rid of it.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
And now such a tough situation. Late in this game, you're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, It's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. And this is exactly the start that they'd envisioned. Get out of the gate, go 3-0, start to make your mark on this season.
They just got to keep riding the momentum. This team has looked so good so early this year. Nothing seems to faze them at all. David, very, very confident bunch moving forward.
Dang right, I'm confident in what I see. Good start, good team. You could tell they got something special. I know it's early, and there's a lot of time to come down the road, but so far this definitely looks like one of the best teams in college football.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.